Okay, so here's your image, and I just wanted to show you that it doesn't have to take a long time to do selecting or selective editing using layers and masks. I'm going to be using the brush tool. So the brush tool is right here. You can select the options in the brush up here in the toolbar. You want to use a round brush with the hardness of 0%. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my brush down at about between 10 and 20%. So I'm going to have it at 15. I'm going to split the difference. I'm going to use my my Photoshop actions here because they're already they save time. But if you don't have my Photoshop actions, you could do this with like a levels adjustment or something like that. You're just going to have to there would just be a couple extra steps. So I'm going to use the action Paint on Light. I'm going to go ahead and press play. And I have my brush and it's white. I have it at 15% opacity. And I'm just going to lightly brush over these areas where they're a little dark, and I'm not brushing over the journal, so I'm not blowing out the journal at all. I'm just brushing over these areas. And you just move your brush up and down. And because it's only 10 or 20%, it just makes it very gradual, so you don't have to like painstakingly select anything. You're just brushing over with a very light brush, and so it makes a very gradual change. And then I would also do paint off shadows, and I would do that over these extra shadowy parts, like right in here and the shadow right in here, just to soften those a little bit. So you could see it's very gradual, but if you look at these two changes, it did make it a lot lighter without affecting the journal. And then one last thing that I would do would just be to do a contrast boost, but I'm going to pull it down, the opacity of the contrast boost, to about 15%. I'll move that into the group too so you can just see. And then I would just give it the crisp finish. And that's all I would do. So there's a before and after.